Military update news. 82% of Americans fear nuclear war with North Korea. Most Americans are both paying attention to the news surrounding the nuclear threat from North Korea and worried about the potential for war, according to a new poll from Public Policy Polling, a Democratic polling firm, given exclusively to Axios. Why we fear a North Korean nuclear attack. It does sound scary, miniaturized nuclear warheads made to fit inside ballistic missiles that could be aimed at the United States. 30 minutes, The Atlantic noted. That's about how long it would take a nuclear-tipped intercontinental ballistic missile launched from North Korea to reach Los Angeles. News that North Korea is moving closer to becoming a full-fledged nuclear power is no doubt a source of anxiety for Americans. A recent poll by the Chicago Council on Global Affairs found that 75% of Americans view Pyongyang's nuclear program as a critical threat to the United States, and 91% said that they have at least some concerns about the North Korean leader, Kim Jong-un. A Washington Post ABC News poll last month revealed that nearly 3 in 4 Americans are worried about a war. Despite President Trump's vow that North Korea's continued threats against the United States would be met with fire and fury and, frankly, power, the likes of which this world has never seen before, those fears are real. But why are we so scared? We, as humans, we're hardwired to err on the side of caution, said Shmuel Lisak, founding director of the Angst Laboratory at the University of Minnesota. Evolutionarily speaking, he said, organisms that were overly cautious in the face of low-probability threats were more likely to survive and pass on their genes, and humans inherited those genes. So when there is a very small probability threat that is of very high intensity, we tend to worry instead of not worry, Lisak told the Washington Post. The Post, why do people fear war, especially when it is unlikely? Lisak, with North Korea, I actually don't know how realistic the fears are. But the fear system evolved to alarm us of survival threats. It's that same alarm system that activates when we're late for a meeting or when we're playing Pac-Man and we're about to get gobbled by the ghost, so it may account for some of why we overrespond to minor threats. Because the system that is responding, the fear system, is the same system that evolved to warn us of survival threats.